Hey guys, it's Mav here, and today I'll be doing a review of the RS3M V5 Ballcore UV MagLev. So the Moyu RS3M V5 is the fifth version of the RS3M. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, but it was a really meta cube, really meta budget cube back in around 2019 or 2018, I'm not too sure. Anyway, this is the fifth iteration of the puzzle that they have. They also have the RS3M 2020, the Super RS3M, the Super RS3M version 2, and then we have the RS3M V5. So the box contains this. So you have the Moyu robot, can sit, stand, apparently even act as a phone holder, the cube, and the tensioning tools, as you can see here. I think in this thing, there is one extra, sorry, let's try to focus that. There is one extra dual adjustment part. No screw though, just this. I think this is the one used to adjust. I'm not too sure. By the way, I got this for like 700 from Christian Nagu. He already set it up for me. So yeah, this is for dual adjustment stuff, screws, and the extra adjustment thingy, as I was mentioning. I'll put them back in the box first so I don't lose those. So when I first got this cube, I did some first turns. Set up really controllable. I think he put angstrom lube in this, I'm not too sure. Corner cutting is, well, it's almost line to line. I think it's line to line for that corner cutting. Reverse corner cutting, it kind of falls short. Maybe Nagia put some tighter tensions on it. But you can see like there's this area where there's the corner cut. And it's not that important to solve because very rare do you have to corner cut this far. But if it corner cuts this far, right, it should make easier corner cuts at like this level. So this cube apparently is 55.5 millimeters per side. So let's compare it to the Pi cube, well, just Weilong version 9, Worm version 9. This is the Pi cube edition one. And let's compare it to the GAN 12. So this is my OH main, and this is my main for two hands. And we're gonna try to find out today if this is the main killer. So let's try to size them up together. As you can see, this one's slightly smaller. Well, let's bring that closer and focus. So you can see this one's slightly smaller because this one is 55. Comparing it to the 12, I think you'll see that the 12 is slightly bigger because this is 56. So let's try to figure out if this can kill both mains. And so the final verdict is that while I do enjoy solving on a GAN 12, I'm gonna have to replace it as my 3x3 main with the RS3M V5. And why is that? I noticed that I'm solving more consistent on two hands as I am on this one, right? This one had an 8, a 9, 2 6s, and 1 7. This one had 2 6s, 2 7s, and 1 9. So you can tell that this one gives me more consistent times. However, for one-handed, I prefer the Worm V9 over the RS3M V5 for this simple reason. The size. The size is so much smaller. Like, I know it's not so much smaller, but it's like by 0.5 smaller. It feels better to turn on this rather than this. I notice it does feel a bit bigger, and so I do have trouble like reaching around just to turn a layer. And so for that reason, I will be changing this to my backup main for two hands. This one has the main for two hands. This one has the backup main for one-handed, and I'll retain this as my main for one-handed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short review. I don't know when the next one will be.